Hi everyone, and welcome to Green Hills School. We are a small private school in the United States in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We're actually much smaller than most public schools in our country. Here we have about 560 students and about 70 teachers. And we hope that you enjoy this video where our students will tell you all about life in American schools.
Hi Vyosa! For our part of the video, Tommy and I decided to give you a tour of our school. We started by conducting an interview with our head of school, or principal, Carl Pawlowski.
So it's different because public schools are funded by the states, like the state of Michigan funds public schools here. And a school like Green Hills is funded by the families. So through tuition and through gifts to the school. So that's one big difference. And why that matters so much is that in public school, then the state of Michigan kind of tells you what to do, what to teach, when to teach it, how to teach it. In a school like ours, we don't do that. We don't have to be told by the state of Michigan how to do things. So we have teachers who are professionals and experienced, and they get together and decide what's important and how to do it. So it's a really different structure. It's smaller than a lot of the big public schools, so we feel a little bit more like a family, and we know each other, which is different than if there were thousands of students here. There are lots of opportunities here that you might not get at different schools, like play sports or be in shows, and it's all competitive, but it's not quite as competitive as at a bigger school when you have to be a great actor to ever be in a show. And here you just, if you want to do it, you have the opportunity to at least have a small part. So those are a few other differences.
Good. This is a place we call the All-School Forum, where students and teachers can study and hang out. Every grade in our school has a forum, which is where their lockers are and the students can study, relax, and spend time with friends. This is the junior forum, so it's the one that Tommy and I spend the most of our time in. When the seniors graduate, each one has to make a tile. These tiles are hung up in the hallway, so each student can leave a physical mark on the school. These are some of the tiles. This is the library. It has books and computers that students can use and borrow. It's a quiet place to study, but it's also used by some students to socialize with friends or to meet with teachers for extra help. This is the choir classroom, where students who are taking choir as an elective go to sing and practice. This is our cafeteria. We didn't film this during lunch, so that's why there are only a few students and teachers in there. These are the senior class flags, which is another tradition that the seniors do before they graduate. This is an outdoor courtyard where lots of students eat when it's nice outside. This is our auditorium, where we have assemblies during the day. It's also where plays, concerts, and musicals happen. This is what we call the green room. I don't know why, because it's not green. It's basically just the place backstage where students who are in shows hang out while they are not on stage. On the wall are posters from the shows that our school has done recently, signed by the casts. This is the workshop, where students and teachers build the sets for shows. Our school has 2 gyms, but this is the bigger one where most high school sports play. This is our track and soccer fields, with some friendly visitors, where both middle school and upper school sports play outside, as well as gym classes. This is a greenhouse room that we have connected to one of our science rooms. The gardening club, ecology class, and other students plant plants here. These are some plants that we have currently growing in the greenhouse. We also have some animals that live in the greenhouse, including some fish and this turtle named Pele. He's camera shy. If you go outside of the greenhouse room, you can see our actual outdoor greenhouse. It's located in a courtyard outside of our school. The gardening club built it and painted it last year so that they could have more space and plant their plants in the real ground. They grow many different things here, such as cabbage, carrots, radishes, tomatoes, and more. This is a very unique feature of our school. Before we filmed this, Tommy and I had never actually seen it before. This is called the green roof. For insulation and runoff control, our school's roof has tons of plants growing on it. It helps us conserve energy and water.
we doing today, Mr. Ossie?
Today, we are learning more about acids and bases, strong acids and weak acids. Hello. Right now, we're in line 3 right now.
Okay. Mr. Allen.
We're going to be discussing Cicero's Third Catilinarian and talking about its importance.
Amis, bonjour. Aujourd'hui, on va étudier la chanson de Stromae qui s'appelle Carmen.
I'm the star. Sort of. Welcome to Algebra 2 Honors. Oh, yeah! Oh, today we'll be furthering our studies of inverse trig functions.
Do you want me to flip
Nina,
off the camera
could you
again?
please tell us what we're doing?
I've done it
in
twice
English?
today already.
Hi, I'm Nina. So we're going to talk about some poetry. We're going to analyze it. We're going to discuss the literary devices.
Oh,
Good
speaking
stuff.
of which, we're gonna continue with the very fun thing that we ended class with last. Okay, guys, so we're gonna fill in the poetic devices on the smartboards.
This is
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
We're looking for poetic devices. We're gonna mark them on the smartboard.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you find a caesura, then maybe there are more than one caesura. Just mark.
To go find a poetic device.
Linguist. No, but like an actual
Caesura. She took it.
Is
Come on, baby.
These are my notes.
No, I wrote
And my
paradox.
books.
That's it.
These are Phoebe's notes. She didn't take them in the book.
You already said I'm gonna go down to the dock. No, like docs. Like,
What we're doing is we're marking poetic devices we find in Shakespeare's couplet, or not couplet, sonnet 138.
so disappointing.
Welcome to Modern World History!
Okay. What are we doing today, Mr. Holland?
Well, today we're going to be talking about critical attributes of genocide, the sorts of attributes that are shared by genocides in different times and places. It's a very unpleasant topic, but we're going to spend some time thinking about this. Then we're going to have a class discussion and see if the attributes that you all have come up with on your own and in small groups have any overlap. And the ones that do, I think we can then decide have some validity as critical attributes of genocide. So that's today's plan.
So are you a student, and if so, where?
I'm a senior at high school in Bay City.
Okay.
Bay City, West.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And do you know where Kosovo is?
Isn't it by Croatia and the Baltic? No, not the Baltic Sea.
Yeah.
It is by the
It
Baltic
is by
Sea?
the Baltic
Okay.
Sea. Yeah. And then the last question is, what do you think are the most important American values, and then what are your specific values?
That's a good question. American values. Okay, so tolerance toward other cultures, I would say, is a really important American value.
You could describe Ann Arbor in one sentence. What would it be? How would you describe Ann Arbor?
Ann Arbor is very beautiful.
Yeah.
And diverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
No, chicken fried rice. Among other things, I say chicken fried rice.
I like chicken fried rice too.
Yeah.
What do you think are the most important American values?
The most important American values.
Or your values?
I believe in being kind, treating everyone with respect.
Thank you.
And being spiritual, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, believing in God.
Don't be scared. Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Ann Arbor.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite features of Ann Arbor? What do you like so much about Ann Arbor?
I love the great sense of community that we have. There's a lot of summer festivals, music, and there's just a lot of places to walk around and meet people, and so I think it makes me really happy.
So, what's your favorite thing about Ann Arbor?
I think Ann Arbor, the scenery for the most part. It's like a big college town though.
I guess I like the architecture of the building.
Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a grad student in the School of Social Work.
Oh, that's cool. And do you know where Kosovo is?
I do not.
Okay. Thank you. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a Jade, by the way. So, where are you from? South Africa. That's cool. What is there to do in Ann Arbor? You know?
I actually don't know. That's why I'm here. We were busy going kayaking, but I highly doubt that's in Ann Arbor.
Oh, that's fine. And what's your favorite food?
I like Chinese food.
Okay, thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah. No. Yes. Okay. How do you spell Kosovo? Kosovo.
K O S I V O.
No.
Kosovo.
No. Okay. How do you think other countries view America or Americans?
Americans.
Yeah.
It's ignorant.
So, can you tell me what your favorite food is?
Pizza.
I really like sushi. Yeah, I love mango.
My favorite food would be mac and cheese.
My favorite food is Chinese dumplings.
Pizza.
My favorite food is probably pizza.
Pizza.
What is it called? Oh yeah, it's fried noodles. Chinese fried noodles.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna see ya. I'm gonna meet you one day. Maybe next week. I'm gonna meet ya. I'll meet ya. I will drive past your house. And if the light.
So this is an apple pie. Liz, do you want to talk about apple pie?
So apple pie is pretty classically American. It's served on American holidays like the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and for some people even like Christmas and Easter. And it's just a really great dish.
Yay! And then we have some fruit, which I brought, and fruit is healthy and it tastes good. So then we have a cake. Miss Delatore, would you like to talk about your birthday cake or what the cake is for?
It's for my birthday today. We're gonna light the candles in a second so you can see what the birthday tradition is. But this is just a classic yellow cake with white frosting. I think most birthday cakes kind of look like that, right?
Yeah.
But birthday cakes can look however a family wants to make them. But if you buy a birthday cake in a store, it usually looks a little bit like this. So we're excited to celebrate.
Yeah, and then we have some chocolate chip cookies right there. Did anyone bring them?
Should we open them?
Yeah.
Sure, do you want to open the chocolate chip cookies?
Ta-da!
Should I like take one out?
Sure, take one out.
Show and tell. Wow.
Yeah, so that's a chocolate chip cookie that someone bought in the store, yeah. And then
lemonade.
Yeah, and then we have lemonade, which is like, it's like lemon juice with sugar. Okay, so this is our food day.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tori. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yay!
Happy birthday! Truths and a Lie, Kosovo edition. The following video is the game Two Truths and a Lie, in which we told U.S. citizens facts about Kosovo and asked them to tell us which facts were lies. Enjoy. Fact A. A student in Kosovo will take up to 18 different subjects in one school year, whereas in America, we only take 5, 6, or 7 subjects in 1 year. Fact B. You can drive across Kosovo in 2 to 3 hours. The list of popular sports of Kosovo include basketball, boxing, and canoe.
Okay. Close your eyes. Okay. You both pick C. You're both right.
Yay! There's no canoeing in Kosovo.
No, it's like there's more than those three. So there's
Oh,
chess,
wow.
gymnastics,
Liz, you're very tricky.
That's a sort of
Okay, what about you?
Okay.
Vajosa.
No, it's Viosa. Like you don't pronounce it.
We have to actually try?
I think this is just an attempt to embarrass us.
Exactly! Like, now I really feel embarrassed.
The answer is.
What are you gonna say so I can come?
This one you can't do at the same time. You have to do something.
Harold. Is that right?
Close.
It's all the letters are silent.
And then there are like 5 more.
I need to see it in the original
Hosa.
Cyrillic.
Hosa? Okay, so the answer is Viosa.
No, that's not that
Okay, number 2.
Vajosa.
Say a little bit louder.
Vajosa.
Okay.
Vajosa.
Okay, so it's actually Viosa. You don't pronounce it with the J 3 times. Okay, number
My name is Rob Kinnaird, and I want to give you a tour of the art department here at Green Hills School. So come on in here. This is the art photography room. We have all the computers, and you can see there's student artwork all over the place. This is where we make all of our images. We do use the dark room too. We'll look at that in a minute. But you can see some of the old equipment we leave sitting around so people can see how cameras used to be. And all these cameras work too, so if people want to use those, they can do that as well. And we have equipment that students can borrow if they don't have their own, which is really great. But this is a nice safe spot to create art. It's kind of funky. Now we're going to go into the dark room. This is the film and darkroom printing room. So we print negatives here on the enlargers, and we also use this as a shooting space. So that's what the lights are there for. Students can come in here and do portrait photography and things like that. And we also store a lot of artwork in here, and some of our equipment, lights and electroluminescent wire for doing light painting and all sorts of things. I don't know if any of these are working. Yeah, you can see these turn out pretty cool when you're working in the dark with digital cameras. Lots of stuff that students can check out. And this is the, I've never seen one of these before. So when the door is closed, you can go in and out of the space without letting light in. Now we're going to go to the art room and the sculpture studio. This is our painting studio. This is Miss Burrow. She's the painting instructor. You see, nice light space. So the middle school art classes are in here, and also the painting and drawing and printing class. And then we're going to go into the ceramic studio. This is the ceramics room, and you can see there's a lot of ceramics around here, and sculptures and things like that. So the ceramics and sculpture classes are in here. We have 11 pottery wheels, and we're getting cleaned up because it's the end of the year right now. But students can come in here anytime that they want. Even if they're not in the class, they can come down here and work if they want. It's a very open concept to working in art. And that's our kiln room back there, behind the mannequin. So we make all of our own glazes for the most part. These are just the test tiles, and these are the glazes. That's our glaze making space, also storage. It's kind of messy.
It can be, but I also think that playing sports helps you manage your time because you have less free time, so you know you have to focus on your schoolwork and get it done in order to participate in practice and games.
Sometimes. Okay. When you get home at like 7:30, it's have to do 3 hours of homework. Ready?
Okay, thank you. Occasionally, I guess when there's a lot of big tests or projects that are due.
Yeah, I agree. Not necessarily hard, but it takes a lot of planning. So,
Over the years of playing, I have learned how to manage my amazing GPA as well as my amazing soccer skills.